Well, thank you, Marie. Happy New Year to you, too. Only 358 days till Christmas. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy New Year's, happy New Year's, happy New Year's 2019 to everybody. You just woke up? Well, I got up at 6 o'clock this morning, actually 5 minutes to 6. Had to go to the little boy's room, made a pot of coffee, and spent the last 45 minutes being, how can I put it? Spent the last 45 minutes not being disappointed by Frontier Communications. Let's put it that way. Happy New Year, Bobby. Happy New Year. Ian, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever, Ian. Thank you for the comment. Hopefully you're having a good New Year too. So, yeah, I got out here. The internet wouldn't turn on. I tried it, shut it off, tried it, turn it on, shut it off, turn it on, shut it off, shut it off, turn it on, shut it off. Shut the whole box off, left it off, went and made coffee. Finally, I got it to turn on. You don't see anyone. Well, there's Bobby Sprinkle here, Ian, and you so far. There's 5 people viewing, but there's only 3 of you in the chat. I don't know, maybe you're going to have to refresh. I have no idea, Marie. I don't know, dear. I really don't. You better come in as Marie Kaplinger instead of Marie Kaplinger 2. See if that works. You just recovered from your indulgence? Just you and me? Oh. I don't know. We're all in here saying hi to Marie. Brad, good morning. How are you doing? Hopefully you are fixing New Year's breakfast this morning. There's a hell of a mess here. I can't wash dishes, so breakfast ain't getting done until somebody does dishes. It might be dinner tonight before we have breakfast. Nobody got drunk last night. Nobody got killed. So, hey, it was good. I won't show that message, Marie. Sorry. But your message showed up. I'm going to try to keep it a little clean today because I know there's kids going to be up. So, and we're going to have a panel maybe. Depends on if everybody doesn't have a hangover. So. Yep, it's a great new year when nobody gets hurt. That's right. Nobody died. Nobody got killed. Nobody went to the hospital. My sister-in-law's here with her granddaughter and her 2 dogs. And the 2 dogs, they laid by my chair all night. And every time I would move, they'd pop up, you know. Yeah, welcome back, Marie. But they would, one's a Labrador and the other one, I don't know what it is, but German Shepherd, partial mix or whatever. But the Labrador. He wanted to be loved on all night long. He kept putting his head up there on the arm of the chair, because I sleep in a recliner because I can't sleep laying down straight or flat. So I kept petting him last night. He was enjoying it. His name's Sylvester. Cute old dog. He's about 13 or 14. Rocky's about the same age. See, now you can see everybody. I put out some videos last night, and you know that that premiere, that sucks. Because I set my premiere to go off at 12 o'clock a.m. January 1st, 2019. I come walking out here because I just wanted to go off as a Happy New Year. I come walking out here, and I manually had to start it because it did not start January 1st, 12 a.m. 2019. Talk about a letdown. I'm going to have to start putting YouTube right up there with Frontier Communications. So, I guess, you know. I'm just glad Frontier didn't disappoint. You know, I hate to think they would improve their service. Yeah, anymore. It wasn't so I had too much invested into it, not money, but time. I just dropped it because I'm getting tired of the crap that they're doing anyways. You know, nothing's working. Everything works half-ass. So, you know. You're sick of their crap. I know. I won't show the that right there, Marie. I'm trying to keep it clean because I know there's going to be some kids in here today. So, and quite frankly, I've been getting about, I don't know, 50% of my live streams have been getting yellow flagged, and I think a lot of it's because of language. So, but I enjoy Friends too. So, but I'm trying to keep it as clean as possible. I know it can't be done, but the more I keep out of the chat and out of the me saying it, then the better off I'm going to be, I guess. I went through that the other day, and I was showing you guys, you know, like every 2 or 3 there was a yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag. Nope. Yep. You know, just. It's defeating the purpose. If I'm monetized and I'm not getting paid for them, then, you know, it's defeating the purpose. So even though I'm not making nothing on them, you know, 10, 15, 20 cents, but you know, that you got 100 of them that aren't making money, you know, that's 10, 15, 20 cents times 100. So in the scrappers world, that's a lot of money, huh, Ian? Yeah, YouTube is better than TV. At least you can figure out what you want to watch. But I think what we're talking about is their service, not what they have, their service. Yeah. Good morning, Christy. You're looking lovely as ever. And by the way, Marie, you're looking lovely as ever too, if I didn't say it already. So, I got a New Year's resolution. I'm just going to try to be a better person to my family. I love them all dearly. I just got to show them more that I love them more. So, you're welcome, Christy. spend some more time with them. So that's why I'm not going to. This Saturday, I won't be here. This Saturday or Sunday. Bobby will be doing live streams on Saturday and Sunday for a while. So I need to take a break. I'm going to be going fishing. Yeah, ice fishing. Oh, I know that too there, Brad. I really do. Minnie Cooper Trooper, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Yeah, I get flagged all the time. And I don't know why it is. There's got to be a reason why I'm getting flagged. You know, it might be because I go a little bit off on the political side too, but you know, opinions and views shouldn't matter. Okay. I wouldn't think. You know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion and their own view. So I wouldn't think that's it. But obscenities and obscurities, now that's a different story there. I'm doing okay. Happy New Year to you too. Well, thank you, Marie. I tried. I didn't quite get the beauty sleep that I was looking for last night, but I tried. I went to bed about 1 o'clock this morning. Got up. I only got up 3 times, so 1 to 6, or 5:55. So not too bad. It takes, I get out of the chair, go to the bathroom, come back, get a drink of water, whatever. But it's a little harder today because the 2 dogs are sleeping right there beside me and in front of me and behind me and around me. And so you got to tiptoe through the tulips before, I don't want to step on the little buggers. So, because they're old, and you step on one of them, if you accidentally step on their paw and broke their paw or something, it'd be a long time before they got recuperated and, was able to walk from it again. So. Yeah, I want to keep closing. There you go. Yeah. You like my bean soup, did you? Pretty cool, huh? Anyways, if you guys can see, this is what it's turning out to look like. I don't know if you can see that or not. See the blisters? Yeah. 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 So, yeah, it hurt. It's for my rheumatoid arthritis here, Minnie. I have arthritis so bad that it keeps me up a lot of times at the night. So, and why it does it is because it's painful. But in the middle of the night, can move and your fingers catch the blanket or whatever. You don't realize how much pressure just pushing your fingers sideways puts on your wrists and your hands and stuff, especially in the middle of the night. And if you have rheumatoid arthritis, that little bit of pressure feels like somebody just smacked you with a sledgehammer. And it'll wake you right up. Sometimes it wakes me right up by screaming, I know, Bobby. I'm on methotrexate, 10 pills a day, or 10 pills a week for that, Minnie, and there ain't no getting better from it. There's no cure for it. They just try to alleviate the pain, reduce to slow down the inflammation and stuff. my hands will get so big that they'll look like baseball mitts. And when that happens, the days that I don't do a live stream, because you expect me to be here and I'm not here. It's because I'm hurting so bad. I didn't get no sleep, and my hands are so swollen up that I can't move them. Good morning, Allie. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Hi, JD. You're walking. You should have JD give you a ride. You tell Grandmama I said she is the most loveliest lady that I have ever had the privilege to have at my live streams. She is like the moonlit beam of light nestling over the waves in the ocean, sending a gentle message of love and serenity throughout the world. Good morning, Doris. Tell her I said that. Oh, them little piggies hurt there, Big Stephen. No. I just showed them on the camera. They're nice and big and folded up and everything already even. So, I got to check something real quick. I got to figure get right on and, turn on the right where I needed to be. And nah, that wasn't going to happen. Let's see. Videos. I gotta go shut the comments off on the video. Yeah. Huh. Did huh. I don't understand this. Okay. Oh, I probably because I premiered it. That's right. I gotta go in here. I'm sorry. I'm trying to pay attention to you guys, but I'm coming in. I'm trying to go in here and um. I gotta. There, I think that's it. Hopefully, I didn't. I'm hoping I didn't lose everybody's comments because I don't know what I'm doing there. Hopefully not. So. I hate doing this because I don't know what I'm actually doing. Imagine that. I'm not knowing what I'm doing. You guys are talking about me. I can't see your comments right now. So, you know. Are you kidding? Oh, God. I hope not. I think I just lost all the content. I think I did. Damn it. Now there's an error. Please try again. All right. Well, hopefully I didn't lose. I went to shut off the comments for the contest, and I think I deleted them all. I ain't for sure. Hopefully not. I'll have to wait. I'll go back in after this is all over with. I've got them all in the comment section anyways. I'll just have to bring them all back out. So, Mrs. Chris's World, how are you doing? How is Mr. Chris's World doing? Nice to have you here. Alex, nice to see you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Nona Grace, Happy New Year's. Good to see you. You're looking lovely as ever. Mrs. Miss Chris's World, you're looking lovely as ever too. Right, okay. Gene Chambers, good morning. To the Dog World and the Dog TV Network, that's right. You like to use white beans? Navy beans, yeah. It was good, man. It still is good. I got a 4-quart bucket in the ice cream bucket in the refrigerator full of bean soup. Who'd you get a text message from there, Bobby? Oh. Nice to have each and every one of you guys here. Like I said, I have all the comments in case I lost them. I will get them and I'll put them in a random generator and have them. I thought I was doing the right thing by clicking that button when it says remove or allow comments, and I clicked the button. So I figured that was going to stop the comments. Silly me. YouTube's like they're like an expensive electronic toy. It comes with a 250-page book on instructions, but nobody can understand it. That's exactly what YouTube is. They comes with instructions, but nobody can understand it because their instructions aren't worth a damn. So, Fast and Fearless, good morning. How are you doing? Happy New Year to you too and your family. Was he wishing you a happy New Year? Did he say he missed you? Did he say, hey, man, it's a new year. I want to turn over a new leaf. I want to be like a human being again? Did he say that to you? Or was he being his obnoxious self and arrogant, egotistical, maniacal Grinch-like person. Just ask him. Happy New Year, Kevin. I got your text. I was going to text you back, but I was busy trying to get the internet on. Dutchy Dutch, good morning. Nice to have you here. Yep, it's like a classic car. It either works or doesn't. Yeah, well, this is like a junkyard because it isn't working. So. How are you doing, Kevin? I know you're going back to work, but I don't want you overdoing it. So, tell them to take a fly-in if they don't like it. Maybe I should check my Gmail. I probably got a little message from them. There you go. You too there, Bobby. Or not Bobby, Brad. He's telling everybody have a great New Year. So, yep. I had a safe one. I sat in a chair. Nobody got drunk. Nobody got knifed. Nobody got killed. I did fire off a message on Facebook to some family members that really upset me. So, I don't know. I posted a post last night on Facebook that if anybody asked, I was with you all night. Don't go out and not be seen without me. So, yeah. I was just about that upset. I was ready to take a road trip down to Toledo, Ohio. JD, good morning. How are you doing? May God bless you too. Happy New Year's to you too. Are you beating it with Allie, or are you sitting in a nice warm house on the internet watching YouTube? She was just in here a few minutes ago. I told her to tell Doris I said hi. Doris is a vision of loveliness. She loves me. She thinks I'm the best thing since sliced bread. I have to share with Arthur Guinness after all the drinking. There you go. This coffee cup's got a hole in the bottom. Better plug it. Mother Nature's bipolar again there, Gene? Well, it's raining here. Oh, well, I'd rather let water drain and pump out water than shovel it or push it. Yeah, poor fast. What a shame. Yeah. Oh. You watching from home? And holy crap, JD, I'm watching from home too. I don't see you here. Yeah, self-inflicted. Yeah, no, the self-inflicted ones are the worst ones, isn't it, Fast? So, Kevin must have partied too hard last night. He was the last one in. He didn't even shut the door. No. I have got to get a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Only a half an hour into this, but I've been up for an hour. I spent about 30 minutes just trying to get the internet to work. So, yeah, I'm glad Frontier didn't disappoint. We went to Rindus for drinks. There you go. They one of the boys from the woman that lives in Toledo, Kevin, bought her a mother's ring. And on that mother's ring is 4 children's names, plus mom. And then the dad's name is on the inside of the band. And I got that for my mother. Yeah. Well, it wasn't the boy in Toledo, in Tennessee that bought it. So, if you're getting what I'm putting down. And that absolutely just made me go off. I went from calm, cool, collected to I'd have made a sailor blush. So, oh, okay, Bobby. I understand what you're talking about. Turn into bed. There you go. That's. I reached over, and she wasn't there, was she? I reached over. Did you? Yeah, she left at 12 o'clock, and then 1:30 and 3 o'clock. No. I practically told him to, off. No. Yeah. And like cowards, they deleted my comment. But hopefully a few people seen it. To let them know exactly what kind of people they are. So I gotta get a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Honestly, I will. Don't look at me that way. Quit it. Well, you want coffee too? I've only got 2 hands. Well, you did last night. He was so drunk, Christy didn't know what he was doing, didn't he? So. Let's see. Oh, you wanted eggs too? I'm sorry. I should have brought them. Sorry, Brad. Biggest troll around the internet? No, I know the biggest troll. He's a pretty good friend of mine. Anywho, so yeah, I love it when we have parties here. Pretty cool. Everybody comes here, make a big mess, and then they leave. They're gonna find out today I can't do dishes or anything like that, so they're gonna be doing the cleaning themselves. Yeah. See how I like that stuff. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If theory failed, well, you know. Um, Fast and Fearless. Instead of drinking it out of a 1 liter glass, get yourself a 2 liter glass. That way you don't have to drink as many glasses. See if that works. So instead of drinking 10 1 liters, just drink 5 2 liters. So you're cutting down on the glasses. You only had 5. See, it'll work for you, I'm telling you. And if that doesn't work, start drinking your Guinness with a straw. See how that works. I don't know if you guys ever drink beer with a straw. Once you get past the taste, because it does have a different taste, it will get you lit up in a hurry. I understand completely, Gene. Oh. Yep. If you want to get out of dishes, then burn yourself. That's right. Yeah. It's so well worth it. Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm gonna ride this gravy train for as long as I can. Yep. Drinking hot coffee, do the same thing. Because it all gets the coffee comes up and hits one spot in it. Rather than going into your entire mouth at the same time, it hits one spot, burns the living hell out of you. But drinking beer out of a straw, you will get drunk. You like women? No, I'm trying to, if you want to get drunk quick. Drink beer out of with a straw. And Kevin, you just say that, but do you really? Isn't that something, Jerry? You start drinking and you fall asleep, and then you realize you've ruined the buzz because you fell asleep, so you got to get up and start all over again. Isn't that something? Hate when that happens. When I wasn't, I didn't drink a lot, but when I did drink, if I drank all night, I'd have beer in my oatmeal in the morning, or beer with my eggs and eggs and kegs. So. Yeah, smash it on the ground and buy a new one. Hell, I don't know there, Alexander. I am drunk. Well, congratulations, Big Steve. Yeah. Pinhole, another fail. Yeah. Yeah, wipe your camera lens. Oh. I know what you guys are thinking. Go like this. I know what you guys are thinking. Holy Christ, he doesn't have no panties on. How's that look? You know, every time I'm in a store or something, I see a woman yawn. I immediately understand right then and there. Christ, lady, you should have put on a pair of bloomers. Well, that looks pretty cool, Kevin. Why not? Why didn't you have anything else? That could be it too. Set it different. 1080, I don't know. Or 40. Because he wanted to enjoy his time. That's why. You're going to lunch in Toledo. Oh. No, I'm not going for lunch in Toledo. I thought about it. First of all, I got to find out where the thing lives. I used to know where she lived. I used to drive by there all the time on my way to the. She lived in the good side of town. Let's put it that way. So, you know where all the drugs and everything else is. I used to have to go on that side of town to deliver scrap metal to a scrapyard. So, but she moved from there. So I have no idea where she's living now. Huh. Well, why did you hit dislike, Steve? Gavin, you have a great day. I love you, man. Be careful. Enjoy the rest of your day. That's right. Because he's a big meanie. That's why. You tell him, Christy. Big Steve's a big meanie. He's a big meanie. He's a big meanie weenie, Big Stevie. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, right. Um, huh. Okay. Charlie Chillin, good morning. Toast and eggs and coffee. All right. Yay, buddy. We're going to have biscuits, sausage, fried potatoes, or potatoes O'Brien hash browns, and eggs. What did I say? Eggs, sausage, biscuits, fried potatoes, um, and coffee. If we ever get anybody up to clean the house. If we don't, then I guess we're having cereal. Yeah. Harmony, how are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever, Harmony. Nice to have you here. Happy New Year to you, too. I still go to your live streams. I don't comment too much because I just usually click on the music and then I start doing what I got to do. I work on the computer while listening to your music. Don't forget the gravy. Oh, I'd love to have biscuits and gravy, but I'm not going to make the gravy today. So. That's right. Bacon is the bomb. I'm doing okay. Burnt myself pretty good the other day, but Brian pork chops. I took one for the team. Was making dinner and had a pork chop flip over, burnt the living hell out of me, but I'm okay. You know what there, Brad? One day I cooked like 10 pounds of bacon, and then I threw a piece of lettuce on top of it, and that was the best salad I ever had. Mother Nature, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. It's not nice to fool Mother Nature. Good to see you. Happy New Year to you too. Well, I'm going to have a panel. I'm waiting for, some people to say they want to be on up. So I'm waiting for Rinda because Rinda is the reason why we have a panel on Wednesday. Today's Tuesday. Yeah. Rinda's, no, wait a minute. I don't know. Today's Tuesday, right? Yeah. Well, we might have a panel today. So Mother Nature's making her rounds. That's right. I'm sorry. We usually have one on Wednesday and Thursday. I was thinking today was Wednesday. I'm sorry. But did you want to come on up, Bobby? Sandra, I was going to ask you if you wanted to come on up. Yeah, it's Tuesday all day. So yeah, maybe Tuesday. Yeah, the hell, I don't know. So, what do you guys expect from me? I'm a retired disabled truck driver. Huh. That should pretty much explain it all right there. So, right. According to all the bosses I ever had, the only thing I could do was hold a steering wheel. They could train a monkey to do my job. I said, well, then we'll get him. Let's see it. You're going to stay in the chat? Okay. Yeah, I know. Retired lazy truck driver. Yeah. Yep. I did more by accident than most people ever did on purpose. Welcome back, Marie. Nice to have you here. I was tired yesterday and I'm tired again today. That's right. Huh. You're seeing two chats at this point. Well, maybe you drink too much, Harmony. Your fur baby's still sound asleep. That's pretty cool, Charlie. You're welcome. I know you've been up all night because it's only 4:50 in the morning. So, do I have any pictures of me at a younger age? Yes. There's a picture of, let's see. How old do you want me to be? Happy New Year, Jeanette. Happy New Year back to you. Thank you. Just me. Good morning. Happy New Year's to you. Jeanette and Just Me and Harmony, you're all looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Yeah, you don't want us to see them pink panties, huh, there, Jerry? Let's see some teenage pics. Well, you might be hard-pressed to find any of them because I had a bunch of pictures and they got ruined. So when I was, I don't know, I had them in a storage shed and it leaked and it pretty much ruined all my younger pictures. It ruined all my military stuff. You know, and the thing of it was, is it was a shed that we had, and it was a nice shed. It was almost new, and somehow a tree branch hit it, poked a hole in the steel roof, and I didn't know about it or whatever. And I went out there one day to get something, and everything was soaking wet. I mean, soaking wet. And it'd been rained on several times or whatever, and it wasn't no good. You couldn't peel the pictures apart because they were stuck together. I lost a bunch of stuff, a lot of stuff. Yeah, so Gene sent a photo. I wonder if he's got any photos of me when I was younger. I will show you I will get a picture here in a second though of me when I was younger. Let's see. Happy New Year 2019 from Gene. Well, Happy New Year, Gene. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Yep, couldn't peel apart the pages of my magazine collection here, Kevin. Kevin's got a dirty mind. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Oh. I'm looking. I'm still looking. I have some here someplace. I just gotta find them. Okay. All right. Here's a picture of me when I was younger. And here's a picture of me now. Younger. Now. Younger. Now. See? Told you I had some pictures. I got some more pictures here too someplace. I'm trying to find them. Huh. I'll have to look. I got some here someplace. Banking on Money, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever, Mrs. Bankin. Nice to see you. I got pink Himalayan salt right behind the laptop right here. Your date, yeah, your date snuck out, yeah, between 1 and 3 o'clock. Was you gonna run over and give her a kiss there, Big Steve? Oh. Kevin's a smart aleck. Well, you guys do a lot of writing down and stuff when I'm busy doing something. Oh God. Can you imagine Big Steve and just me? Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. Uh, yeah, yeah. I got some pictures. I think of Bobby. I have to look real quick. No, in his mullet. Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Let's see. Um, hold on. Yep, I got him. I just got to bring it up. Fact, Jerry, I got a video. Okay, so let me bring it up and you guys can see it. I got a video of Bobby. Um, there you go. There you go. Hey there, Bobby. You're a celebrity. Oh God! Sometimes I'm just watching this myself too. I should turn on the sound, but I ain't gonna. But this is funny. Oh. Come on, Bobby. Tell us what you were saying. There you go. See, I told you I had them. That's Bobby for sure. All right, there, Brad. You have yourself a great day. Uh, that was Bobby eating rice. As you know, Bobby works for a. Okay, Steve, you want a baby picture? I got a baby picture for you. My very first baby picture. See, my very first baby picture, Steve. Isn't that cool? My very first. It is. It is Bobby. I know. It looks like well, that's what Bobby is. Bobby's actually a Chinese spy, according to Jerry. So I'll be right back. I'm going to get you a real baby picture, and you guys are just going to absolutely fall in so much love. You're going to say, "Oh, look at the dog! Isn't he so cute?" I swear you will, because I'm just that damn good looking. Even when I was a kid. See, I had it easy. I was always good looking. I didn't have to work so hard, like 80, 85 before I got this good looking. I've been good looking from the day one, man. That's right. He's an ancient Chinese computer hacker that works at the all temperature laundromat. That's where he's at. That's right. He's an undercover agent for the FBI. Might as well get me a warm up on there. Sorry about that, but I had to walk all the way on the other side of Miller Manor. The Waynes can have their manor, I can have mine too. Uh, let's see. He was a good looking kid before that Bob and Potato Tot accident. Oh, I can believe it, Kevin. Okay. This to make you guys go, oh. Isn't that just special? I told you it would make you go, oh. Things to make you go, ooh. Yeah. I know. Well, at least one of us was. The other one, not so much. You know, one's me and one's Kevin. Don't ask me which one's which because I don't even know if I'm Keith. I could be Kevin. You guys don't know. I don't know. You know, because even though you put Keith in the front of the bathtub and Kevin in the back of the bathtub, and you walk out to go do something and you come back, does that necessarily mean Keith's still at the front of the bathtub and Kevin's at the back, or Kevin's at the front and Keith's at the back? No. So, dogs on the left. That's right. Yeah, we are identical. So, yeah, I know. If we were really special, we'd be both wearing helmets and licking windows. That's right there, Kevin. But then again, we did go. I'm not lying. I went to school when I was 3 years old. I'm serious. I started going to school when I was 3 years old. My aunt was a bus driver, and me and my brother just thought that was the coolest thing. We get to ride on a bus, so we went to school. And we went to kindergarten for like 3 or 4 years, 3 years, something like that. We went there for 2 years and then went there for kindergarten. You know what I mean? Yeah. But we got to go for 3 years or something like that. Yep. I was a smart individual. I may not look it, and I may not type it, but in here, it's something special. Right. I can figure 2 plus 2 be 4. That's right. Well, thank you, Marie. My mom said, oh, what a treasure, when we were born. And my dad said, yeah, well, let me take one outside and bury it then. Thank you. Thank you, Harmony. I'm glad you think I'm looking at it's a tomb. Well, that's pretty cool. You started when you were 4 and graduated when you were 7? Oh. Unfortunately, I couldn't start kindergarten and be counted for until the age of 5. Okay. So, in the age of 5, I went to kindergarten. Well, then in the 2nd grade, with the school I went to, in the 2nd grade, there was like 30 sets of twins, and I don't know how many sets of triplets, and a couple of sets of quadruplets, just in our graduating class. Okay, back then, the graduating class for the school that I went to would have been about 1,500 kids. So what they did is they took all of us twins, triplets and quadruplets, and they put us all in our special class together and took us out of the classrooms. And that screwed me. That pissed me right off. I didn't know back then, but it did when I found out, that I should have graduated a year earlier, because they actually give us, they made it a half grade. And I don't think it was right. And I don't think it should have been. So I had all the credits I needed to graduate, but that's the thing. So, do you think there might be a problem with that there, Big Steven? Why don't you go back and get your GED? Yeah. Well, that's the school that we were going to at the time. Okay. And then a couple of years later, we moved. Okay. And we moved to a smaller school district, and there wasn't 1,500 kids in the high school and elementary. together, all of them. So, and they even had a kindergarten. They even had a remote kindergarten school, like 10 miles away. And between all of us, I don't think there was 900. So, good morning, Rendon. Nice to have you here. I realize today's Tuesday, and we don't normally. I put up panel because I wasn't thinking. But what college degree did you obtain? Me? I never went to college. I went to Hard Knocks. I never thought about going to college because I just couldn't see why I would want to pay somebody $25,000, $30,000 a year to go learn something that you could learn basically in real life. Exactly where do you get a job for liberal arts? Who hires? What profession is liberal arts? I've been trying, I've asked that question several times and ain't nobody can give me no answer. Somebody was talking yesterday on Facebook that, well, it's clear that you're not college educated. And right then and there, my kindness come out. And I said, oh, you're exactly right. I didn't feel that I needed to pay a liberal professor for his agenda. Sorry about that. But I see you went to college, and I bet you worked for NASA. Then they commented, what do you mean by work for NASA? I never worked for NASA. I said, the hell you didn't. You went to college, and the only thing you took there was space. Well, Steve, save your pennies up and stuff. You can't get nowhere without a diploma anymore. Okay, so get your GED and, maybe things will open up doors for you. You're working for your doctor's degree, you keep going to them and they taking classes. Yep. That's right, Democratic Party. That's right. As long as you're working and going to school, I have no problem with that. And I think college education ought to be free to everybody. We're paying, us as taxpayers, we are funding most of these colleges, so why are they charging? Most of these colleges get subsidies from the government. So why are they charging for people to go there? Figure that one out. It's because they're paying their football coaches $5 and $10 million a year to coach football. Their basketball coaches $5 and $6 million a year to play basketball or to coach basketball. Their volleyball coaches, $500,000 a year to coach volleyball. Their swimming coaches, depends on how good they are, a couple $100,000 a year. Their chess coaches, paying them $50 and all they can eat. That's where all the expenses going. Volleyball, when you're paying head coaches more than what the deans are making, there's something wrong. Yeah, liberal arts would be good, easy to get in California. It does. The whole entire school system, especially this Common Core. Are you crazy? Are you kidding me? Common Core math? I've never seen something so ridiculous in my lifetime. It takes a full sheet of paper to write down one answer. 10 minutes to answer. No wonder our kids can't compete with anybody. It's the ignorant people that are running our system, that have been running the system for the last 40 years. Education has went downhill since the 80s. So. You got a bachelor's degree? I had one until I got married. I agreed I was going to be a bachelor until I got married. Let's see any more school buildings. There you go. Good morning, Tammy. You're looking lovely as ever. You got your bachelor's in business management. You know, it's all fun and game. You guys all got, college educations. That's great. More power to you. I just never. I could have went and got subsidized for the GI Bill and stuff. No, I preferred not to go to college. Um, I don't even think it's ranked that. Um, I'm pretty sure we probably got one of the very worst education systems there is in the world. You got a bachelor's degree in food eating? Yeah, I bet you did. Yeah, if you want to confuse a kid, write something in cursive. Yeah, it's who you know. What now? What you know? It doesn't. A college education, that's just a thing on the wall. Oh, I went to college. But 99% of the people that go to college don't go into the field that they, took their degree in, okay? Because they can't find a job in that degree. There's so many other people doing that job and they got more experience, and that's where they get you. So, what, you got a college education? Great. What kind of experience you got? Oh, I have none. Well, come back and see us when you do. Well, how are you going to get experience if nobody will hire you? A lot of these places would rather take somebody that has no experience, that doesn't know what they're doing, and they would rather teach them, show them the way they want it done, and the way that it should be done to their company policy or company standards. When you have somebody that's educated, and I'm not belittling them, but you got somebody that's educated, that's already experienced in that field, and you try to teach them the way you want, the way your company standards are, you're butting heads. Because the first thing, no, that ain't what they taught us in college. That ain't what they taught. That's not how you do it. And you're just butting heads. So if you're teaching somebody that doesn't know what they're doing, and you teach it to them, your company's going to be better off because they're going to do it the way the company taught them how to do it. Crafton House Kitty Jen, how are you doing? All right. Well, how are you doing, Crafting House? You're looking lovely as ever. Let me go in and check your channel. Brenda, she's kind of special. She is. We tell her that all the time. We give her a little helmet and everything. So, thanks, Brenda, for suggesting my channel. I appreciate it. I'm not that big into crafting, but I do like ideas on how to save money and stuff. So I just showed you some channel love there, crafting, and Happy New Year. I can't even remember now. Yeah, the certificate with advancement, then RV Lucky. That's right. Microbiology. I know. Real life experience is invaluable. You guys are right. Master's degree, and Dad said PhD degree, how high and deeper. There you go. We all know what a BS degree. Yeah. 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 20 years doesn't account for a higher degree. Yeah, they just want you to spend more money, so you got more money invested into a job that doesn't go nowhere. So And you're absolutely right there, RV Lucky. And by the way, Happy New Year, RV. Oh. Jennifer, how you doing, Jennifer? Jennifer, I'm Iron Dog. Iron Dog, Jennifer. You can call me Keith if you like, but I am Iron Dog. 63. The race to zero, you're right. Failure is always an option. You're right. You're absolutely right, Kevin. Yeah, that's right. They want to pay you the most, or they want to pay you the absolute lowest pay for the most experience. So why go out there and bust your hump and get a college education and all this other stuff when the same guy, when another guy with no experience walks in and he's working right beside you doing the same job because the company taught him how to do it the way they wanted it done, and you come in with a college education and you're making $1 more an hour, or you're making the same as him or her. Doesn't make any sense, does it? It doesn't. And anymore, you go to college and you're not getting an education. What you're getting is the professor's views. 90% of them, they spend most of their time cutting down the government, cutting down the president. You watch some of these seminars. That's all they talk about. Yeah, they do. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Brenda. What's the matter, Rocky? Huh? Rocky, what's the matter, big fella? Well, how you doing, Sylvester? Oh, it's a good boy. Oh. Sylvester, he's the Labrador. He wanted me to pet him all night long. He kept putting his head up on my arm of my recliner. So I kept tickling his, right here, and he was liking it. Oh, buddy, yeah. It is 8:24, and Riley was up most of the night, so I'm sitting straight up in the bed. So. You wanted a puppy for Christmas, but you guess it was bad? Well, did you check all the packages? I know the person that bought your Christmas gifts, maybe they just were screwed up and didn't get it for you. Huh. Gee, Bow Wow, there you go. My brother called me last night, and he said, in about 8 months, you should have your puppy. I said, okay. And the dog's probably going to go in heat in another 3 months, and after the dog goes in heat, she has her babies as soon as they're growed up and checked out and everything. I get one. In about 8 months. I said, all right, that's fine. You're welcome. I didn't hang with you. I'm sorry I wasn't on, but hi. Yeah, how much snow did you get, Jean or Linda? No puppy. No, I'm sorry. Sorry there, Christy. So, maybe you just wasn't good enough. Santa knows. Santa knows. But then again, I do know the person that bought all your gifts for you and wrapped them, so maybe it was their fault. You made a resolution to do that again this year. That's good. Anybody got any New Year's resolutions? Um, Linda, are you going to come up or what? Most women, when they get about 7 inches, they extremely enjoy that. Just saying. Got no toilet and melt the snow. There you go. Well, at least you got snow. I know it's Tuesday. We don't have to do a panel today. We're going to do it tomorrow. I wasn't thinking. I was thinking today was Wednesday. And I was thinking tomorrow's Thursday. So, I'm in New Hampshire. New Hampshire. So. So. Huh. Well, I get a hold of them and say, hey, fix the damn leak so I can have water in my sink so I can wash dishes. Need to go to work to take a shower? Well, Brenda, how about just taking a bath? Hop in the washing machine, fill it up, hop in, shut the lid, and let it cycle. And by the time you're all done, you'll be spun, rinsed, and everything. And then you can just have Tom pull you out, throw you in the dryer, and tumble dry you. How's that sound? I bet that'll knock the parts out of you. How you doing, Jeff? Nice to have you here. Yeah, I know it's Tuesday all day today, and tomorrow is Wednesday. I'm sorry, I'm just a day late and a dollar short, or a day early and a dollar short. Well, no, you go to work and hop in the washing machine. You got them big commercial washers in there. It'd be just like a jacuzzi that spins around 200 miles an hour. Yeah, 7 inches is a mild snow, yeah. Does sound like a good time, doesn't it, Christy? Well, where do you live at, Crafton? Do you live in the United States? Thanks for clearing that up, Jeff. Yeah, that's right. Spin right. Huh. There's no snow here either. It's raining. Well, California high desert area. Well, Crafton. When they come from the rent, go to the bank and open up an escrow account and put their rent money in there. Say until you fix the leak. So I have the stuff that I'm supposed to be paying for. You're not getting your rent money, but you have to put it in an escrow account. So you go to the bank and say, hey, I want to put this in an escrow account because I have a landlord that's not doing what he's supposed to do, and I want my stuff fixed. And you let the landlord know, hey, until you get it fixed, you're not getting your rent. It's in an escrow account. Tell them, I got it in an escrow account. It's right there for you. When you fix it, I'll give it to you. He's dizzy from spin dry. That's right. That's how you deal with these landlords that don't want to fix something. You put their money in escrow. After they're not getting paid, they can't evict you because their money is there. Contact a lawyer or whatever and see, there's plenty of lawyers that do this pro bono. But, or ask a housing authority or whatever. But if you put your rent money in escrow, they can't evict you. They can't even say a word about it. They just have to fix the stuff. Think your bed was on spin dry? There you go. Did you put your foot down and the whole house start spinning, junkyard? You have to pull a pump? Huh. Throwed you out of bed at 3:30? Isn't that hell when you go sliding across the living room? The world of knowledge, dog. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm correct. So I've never had to do that. But if you keep asking somebody and they don't want to fix it, put their money in escrow. Contact a lawyer, find a pro bono lawyer, look up the law or whatever. But I'm sure that they can't do anything to you. You just tell them, hey, I got your money in an account. When you fix this stuff, you can have your money. Until then, you're not getting a nickel. But every month, you better make sure you put their rent money in there. And they get all the interest and everything else that's occurred. So. I'm sorry to hear that, Brenda. How much is a pump? Tom married you so you wouldn't have to pull a pump. Damn spell checker I wrote high. There you go. Yeah. That's a shame. How big of a job is it to pull the well out? The pump. It was extra black junkyard. Okay. You got a submersible pump? Huh. Well, I know a guy that lives only about 45, 50 miles from you. And I don't know. I don't know how he feels about it, but I'm sure he could probably come over and help you out. A lot cheaper than the well guy could, because I'm sure this guy knows what he's doing. I'll go put you up a 10 by 10 shelter over the top of it, put a kerosene heater in there, and melt all the snow and stuff. Get a rope tied to the bumper and then drive. Pull it right on out of there. Yeah, it's not the way one. Yeah, 100 foot ain't too bad. Especially I don't know how old it is, but a lot of them are using I can't remember what they call it, but that flexible plastic pipe or whatever. You just reach down there and start jerking that thing right on out. Right. Yeah, buy your coworkers a case of beer. You don't even have to do that. Tell them, hey, they're from Peru. They don't know any different. We're going to play a game. Guys want to play a game? And they'll say, well, sure, Linda. What game you want us to play? Let's see if we can dig down to the dirt in this area. Okay, everybody, here's shovels. Yeah, because you can always smell snow. Well, if it was out 5 years ago, hell, that ain't so bad. Should come out of there pretty easy by now. They should have put a zipper on it. I thought I'd better say that before. I tried, tell them it's buried treasure and hand them a shovel. And after they get it all cleaned up, give Gene a call, have him come over, fix him some biscuits and gravy. I mean, a big old pot of biscuits and gravy. I'm talking like maybe a 10-quart pot of gravy and a couple hundred biscuits and a 200-cup coffee maker. And I'm sure Gene will do it just for that. Now he's offered to come clear to Michigan for biscuits and gravy. So. Black pie, best dance I ever tipped. There you go. That's funny, Kevin. Oh, I know. Well, since Emily's out of school and she ain't doing nothing, hand her a shovel. Hand her a shovel and said, there you go. Start digging this all out. Oh, by the way, the pump's there someplace. You got to find it. Yeah, but if you pull it out and it's just the pump, sometimes you can buy a nice, good pump for a couple $100. And if you guys are selling the house anyways, a couple $100, throw it in there. It'll last you a couple of years. See, you should have called Gene. Mom said, get me a match. No, don't do that. Oh. Are you even sure that the pump went bad? Your well could have went dry, and that's even worse. And hopefully it's not that. Oh. You don't know what one is. That's funny, Kevin. It shouldn't be. Yeah. Well, no, I was just, sometimes your well does go dry. It doesn't matter if you do have a lot of rain or whatever. What happens is sometimes where your well is put in, uh, it'll form a leak and it'll all drain into another area, you know, instead of going to where your well was put. So, they should have called you, huh, Gene? Biscuits and gravy and coffee. Gas money. Huh. Gene's building cabinets for his kitchen. As soon as he's done building cabinets for his kitchen, I'm going to have him come over and build cabinets for mine. Biscuits and gravy, coffee, and gas money. And a nice, comfortable couch to take a nap on. See? All the luxuries of home. Oh, I understand that. Now, here's a quick question. Is the pump pumping or not? Okay. Now, the reason why I'm asking, are you sure you haven't blown a fuse to it? Or is it pumping and the water is just not, there's not enough water, it's just a small amount? And that could be another thing. You could have electrical problem because you could have um, a feed, electrical feed not working. One of your, I'm not that smart on electricity. Um, but you could have one of your legs not working. I don't know what your pump is. If it's, I'm sure your pump's probably 220. Maybe not. But I had a leg not working. I had a leg burnout on my electrical coming in the house one time, and every time I turned on lights in the kitchen or turned off lights in the kitchen, lights lit up all over the house. Or turned on the stove, lights lit up. So what I'm saying is you might have an electrical problem instead. That's right. There's no water at all. You could have an electrical problem. You could have a control box. You can have a bunch of different problems. Um, but the reason why your plumber's saying check the well is because that basically, if it's not pumping, then that's what it is. It's a pump. But it could be something going to the pump. It could be the electrical. It could be the control. It could be a whole bunch of stuff. Yep. Okay. Good morning, Alf. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Well, I think if you, I don't know if he would or not, and I'm not saying he will, but if there's any way possible you could get Gene to come look at it, that would probably be your best bet before you pay good money over bad money replacing a pump or something that doesn't need replaced. Yeah. Got to check on the kitten. Oh, yep. It could short out. There's a bunch of stuff that could happen. Okay. We're just giving you other options to check, you know. I think I would much rather spend 25 or 50 or $100 replacing a part than figuring, you know, finding out later that I replaced, you know, did $1,000 worth of work to the well and found out it was a 25 or $30 part that was wrong. So, all right, Marie, start your dinner. What are you having today? I know you had pork and sauerkraut yesterday. Maybe. I'm not that experienced with pumps and stuff like that, but uh, when I was younger, we had an old piston pump. We had to prime it all the time. And I'm telling you something like that, when it would lose its prime, I'd spend an hour, hour and a half on, you know, bent over in a crawl space, priming an old piston pump. And people don't believe it, but yeah, used to prime it up all the time. So, and you'll pass on all your suggestions. Okay. All right, there, Kevin. You have yourself a good day. We'll see you later, man. By passing on all our suggestions means you're going to tell somebody all our suggestions, or you're just going to say, forget our suggestions, and I don't know. Clippity clop, clippity clop, clippity clop. Ouch. I left my brace out there when I went to go get some coffee. So. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, because you never can tell. It could, a lot of times, things that stop these, you know, NASCAR drivers and, you know, hot rod, you know, funny cars and stuff and dragsters is a $2 part, you know, and it's the same thing with your stuff at home. Most of the time, it's a $2 part. Your washing machine quits working. Come to find out, you don't need a new washer. You just need a $2 part and an $80 an hour guy to fix it, you know. But that's the thing. It's just mainly, most of the time, it's a $2 part. Nero, how are you doing? Happy New Year to you too. So. Nice to see you. Glad you can make it. Somebody in the house needs to put their boots on and all this stuff. Well, they're selling the house, but they got to get it fixed. You see the blisters? And then here's burns. Burns. Burnt 3 foot of my arm. You know, 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot. 3 foot of it. I burnt 3 foot of it. So I'm glad I didn't burn the whole 12 foot of my arm, or I'd really been in trouble. Mine quit one time. Need a gallon of gas. That's funny. Yep. But like I said, a lot of times it's just a $2 part. So, oh, yeah. I counted it yesterday. I had 26 burns on my hand and arm. So yeah. And one of the blisters popped yesterday, and it's been leaking. And it didn't hurt too bad pop when it popped, and that's what. But I got a couple of big other blisters growing, but the hand is still swelled up from being burnt, and that's where it's hurting the worst because it's swelled up and it's pushing against the arthritis. And I don't know if you guys can see. Look at the difference in the thumbs. Look how big that thumb is compared to that thumb. No. Yeah, I'm not doing dishes for probably another 2 or 3 days until I can actually put on a rubber, some rubber gloves and stuff. And because no, I'm not doing that. So. Yeah, it does stick out like a sore thumb, doesn't it, Gene? And it hurts. I mean, and just alone there's just on that joint itself, there's 4 burn marks. Yeah. But I had one of them fried pork chops yesterday. It was pretty tasty. It wasn't worth getting burned over, but it was pretty tasty. Sister-in-law made chili yesterday and brought it over. Big old roaster pan full of chili. Had 10 pounds of hamburger in it. So it was good. It was good. She brought chili, cheese, sour cream, and corn chips for it. Not a big sour cream in my chili, but some people are. Yeah, I know. Quit putting those hands where they don't belong. They did. They did look delicious. Yeah, they fried up nice. And the only thing I did is I coated them in some flour. I put some paprika, flour, garlic, sea salt in it, and some pepper, and mixed it all in the flour and put it on. Tasted pretty good. It did need more salt when you went to eat it. It didn't have enough salt in the flour, but I'd rather have to put salt on something than over salt something. All right. Well, that's what we're doing now. Is I bought some paper plates and cups and stuff like that for dishes for right now and silverware. So if she doesn't like doing the dishes, so and the dishwasher broke right now. So once the dishwasher gets up and running again, probably won't be having too many plastic spoons and forks and cups and plates and stuff like that. Now you're getting hungry. Did you see my bean soup, Gene? Num num, give me some, I'm telling you. Chili was good, yeah. That's where I buy them. I buy the dollar store. They got the square trays, like your hamburger comes on and stuff like that. They got 40 of those for $1. We buy those. We buy the 9-inch paper plates, and we buy the 10-inch or the 11-inch styrofoam plates. I buy the foam cups, 45 of them for $1. And I buy the 16 ounces. You get 20 of them for $1. I buy the packages of napkins and everything from the dollar store. You can keep your girls out of hot water if you put dishes in it. Yep, even the cutlery. You're right. I get you. Every time you see when you get hungry. Yeah. I am looking for a dishwasher, and I don't want one to do dishes with here. I want one for the hot dog cart. And I want to make it. I'm going to leave it out in the garage. There's a drain out there in the garage. There's no water out there, but I can run a garden hose to it and wash my steam table pans and stuff in that. And because it's got you got the sanitizer and all the other stuff in it for your dishwasher. So that's what I want. And then that way I can either drain it. I've got a drain in the garage, and if I don't want to do that, I actually have a drain outside the garage on the corner. And if it's a good day, I can, instead of having the steam and stuff in the garage from the dishwasher, I can just wheel it outside, put the drain hose in the drain, hook the garden hose up to it, and run it. Okay, I'll do one. Next time I go there and buy a bunch of stuff, I'll do another Dollar Tree video. They are. I've done a few of them. So I should start doing thrift store videos and stuff too. I'll show you guys all the stuff I bought from thrift stores. Mac, how you doing? Nice to see you. It's been a long time since you've been here, but you're looking lovely as ever. Good morning. Happy New Year to you too. She's having a new grandbaby. She told me that last night. She's going to have a new grandson. Well, congratulations to her. I love haul videos too. I love doing them. I buy a bunch of stuff and don't do anything, don't think anything about it. I could actually go out to the garage and grab everything that I bought because I remember everything I bought. I remember what I give for it. And I could do a video. I could do probably 25 or 30 videos. Well, it doesn't really matter, Gene. I'm not that particular. Do they come in sandwich makers too, Gene? I seen a picture on Facebook on one of the groups that I belong to, and they had this woman in a shopping cart, and the caption said, "Look, I picked myself up a sandwich maker." Sandwich maker. Well, congratulations when he does come. Hopefully everything's okay, nice, healthy, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. 10 toes, 10 fingers. Everything works, hopefully. That's the best you can ask for. Healthy. Oh. It is 35 degrees today. Tomorrow it's going to be 35, 36 on Thursday, 42 on Friday, 45 on Saturday. I had to look at my phone because I had a paper towel over it, and I swear I seen the flash go off on the camera. So, just checking. There is certain agencies out there that can turn on your phone on a heartbeat. Wouldn't doubt it at all. He's out plowing in his day off. Is he making any money? Gonna be 70 there for you today. That's pretty cool. You left at 4 a.m. Yeah. No, I'm not paranoid. I used to put this thing out, and it had a woman, as a cartoon, had a woman looking out the window, and it had cops and everything sitting there behind trees and SWAT team and everything else. And the woman says, "Okay, would you post on Facebook now?" That's good. But you know, with that plow truck, there's plenty of other people that need their driveway plowed out when he's done plowing for them. You know, like he could plow out Renda's driveway, but then again, he could probably go to the neighbors and plow out their driveway for a few bucks, and go to the neighbors on the other side, plow a few bucks there, and you know, you can make a few bucks here, a few bucks there, here a few, there a few, everywhere a few. There you go. Just got to be a thinker. And still get your overtime and holiday pay. Did you pay him for it? Oh yeah. I won't buy a Samsung TV. In order to, you know, the new smart TVs or whatever, you have to uh what is it? You have to check the box that it's okay that they can turn on the camera and the microphone to listen to your conversations about TV shows. Now, how do they know you're talking about TV shows? No, sorry, not gonna happen. Nope. It was a commercial that had to play when I turned in. It was a back end of a garbage truck talking about not throwing money away. Yeah, that's okay there, Mystic. We all understand. Well, I understand that. Yeah, it's a karaoke machine going on. That's right. I bet Bobby was, in charge of that, because Bobby's an undercover agent for the FBI. You ever seen that or heard that song, Charlie Daniels? Yeah, I think it was Charlie Daniels. Yeah, I think it's called. I don't think it's called The Hitchhiker, but when he has a flat tire on his car and goes into a bar. That's right. They paid enough. You're right, Gene. And thank you for doing that. Trump shouldn't have Samsungs. I would never. I'd never get a smart TV from Samsung that made me. Huh, it made me get a. Huh. Well, let's see now. The president makes $400,000 a year, and he's not taking a salary. So how much more money you want him to fork over? That's what I'd ask that congressperson. You know, you're starting to slur your typing. That's funny. Yeah. I just, we're talking about, 1/30th of 1% of the budget, and they're complaining about that. But yet we just sent to save that $6 billion. You're right. I have my GPS tracking off on my phone. I have it. I don't have the internet hooked into my car, so the black box is a computer program, but the only thing they're going to be able to do with that is they got to manually hook into the black box in order to get that. So, and that just tells you. I don't know if it gives you GPS information or not, but um, it just mostly tells you about the car for one thing. But well, thank you, Crafting House, for being here. I appreciate it. Come back and see us. We're here almost every day. Unless I'm not feeling good, starting Saturday and Sunday, Bobby Sprinkle is going to be doing the live shows. I have no idea, so you have to tune in to Bobby and find out what time he's going to be doing them. But he's going to do those for a few months. I'm going to take a few months off on Saturday and Sunday. So, and by the way, it was nice to meet you, Jennifer. Thank you for being here. You're right. You know, they claim, I seen one yesterday, this where they arrested this illegal alien for molesting like a 12-year-old girl, and they claim he had been deported 19 times. Okay, how do you keep coming back into this country? You keep sneaking across the border. So if you make it harder for him to get across the border, he ain't gonna be here. Yeah, turn off your internet or tune into Bobby's live streams. There you go. Yeah, that'll work. So. That'd be a party line, that's right. Okay there, Renda. You have yourself a great day. Happy New Year's to you. I know it's kind of bleak and, but things will be better. So, Happy New Year. That's right. Me too. Oh, he's in jail now. They're not deporting him. They're arresting him, but he's been deported 19 times already. New York, yeah, new year, new slate. That's right. I got a kiss from Mama at midnight this morning. 12 o'clock, 12:01 a.m. this morning. Yep. The ball fell. She put down them chicken wings she was eating and gave me a kiss. I guess she needed a napkin. She wasn't. She gave me a kiss. She said, "Happy New Year, honey." I said, "Happy New Year, sweetheart." Right. 35 and a half years and I still love her. She still gets me right here. Well, thank you, Mystic. I appreciate that. No, she wasn't. She only had a couple of beers. So she wasn't drunk. Nope, not at all. At least I don't think she was drunk. I said, "How many fingers am I holding up?" She said, "7." I said, "That's close enough." So I asked, but nobody told me anything. And what was your? I asked a long time ago. Anybody have any New Year's resolutions they want to talk about? Nope. Huh. Well, that's not right. She paid the life insurance. That's right. Well, you're right. They need a policy too, but the wall will help stop them from coming in. That's a given. Good fences make better neighbors, and you know, uh, basically face it. If you're a criminal and you're running down the street from the cops, are you going to hop over a 8-foot fence, or are you going to run through the gate? You're going to run through the gate. It's going to be a lot easier going through the gate than it's going to be going over the fence. And that philosophy fits anywhere. If you got a wall up or a fence and it's hard to go over the top of it, you're going to have to go through the gate. So. Do I know anything about SpongeBob? I know he's got square pants, and I think he's a little funny. He's got a best friend named Patrick. He's got an 8-legged friend called Squidward. His boss is Krusty Krab, and SpongeBob likes to flip burgers. He's one of the best Krusty Krab burger flipper there ever was. So what else do you need to know? But I don't know anything about Plankton there, Jerry. His arch enemy. Did you guys see that? You probably didn't. I got a phone call yesterday. And this is pretty cool. Guy sounded like an old man, said, "Hey, this is a TV show, we were putting your YouTube channel, we know you are," and all this other stuff. And I didn't know, because I'm gullible. So he put me on this question, and I couldn't answer it because I couldn't understand what the guy was saying about, and I didn't know anything about SpongeBob. I wasn't making the connection. Come to find out, it was a YouTube channel called Prankster Lock. And Prankster Lock had me on their live stream yesterday
on a phone call. And I thought it was pretty cool. Then I come back to the computer and I logged in and I went to Prankster Lock while he was still talking to me, and I typed to him and stuff. But Jerry's the one that set me up. Jerry, you dirty dog, you. Jerry set me up. All right there, Gene. You have yourself a great day, man. Well, if you go around the fence, they're going to catch you going around the fence. So, but that still makes it an obstacle. You have to go around the fence. So you go around it. So you got to walk another 2,000 miles to the west, or another 2,000 miles, or 500 miles to the east, or whatever, to walk around the fence. They're going to catch you either way. That's the thing, yeah. I think we had to have a moat on each side of that wall. All right there, Bobby. We had to have a moat on each side of the wall. Put piranhas on one side and alligators on the other. And make it 50 feet deep. Oh. Anyways, let me see if I can pull that up. You guys go see Prankster Lock. That's pretty cool. Huh. Let's see. Oh, did he delete his live stream from yesterday? I'm trying to find it. I found him. Yeah, the final prank call from 2018. That's where I was on there. So. That's the video. And the guy's a kid. I mean, he's just a kid. He's pretty cool, though. And here's his channel. So. DSD, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Good to see you, brother. Happy New Year's to you too there, Dry Chef. That's right. You need one of them drones that'll carry a person's heat. Yeah, that's right. All right there, Mystic. You let us know when your grandson gets here. Well, it's hard to fix the policy when you can't get both sides to the table at the same time. When they got a budget going on and the head Democrats decide they're going to, one goes to Hawaii so she doesn't come back. How are you supposed to resolve a problem if they're nowhere around, because they don't want to resolve the problem. That's exactly why she went to Hawaii. Oh. So, don't quite understand it. And people don't see that. Well, why don't you see that, they don't want to compromise. Their biggest thing is, shut down the government. They should stop taking taxes out too. They should stop paying the Congress people, the senators and the representatives. They should stop paying them, but they're still getting paychecks. They get paychecks. Nobody else does. So. Now the next paycheck doesn't go out to the 11th or something like that. Hopefully they have everything done by then. Nobody's missing any money till the 11th or the 12th or something like that. Yeah, she's more productive in Hawaii. She should stay there. Have you guys seen that Trump video with animated? Nancy Pelosi said, "Hi, my name is Nancy, and I'm an alcoholic." And Trump says, "For Christ, Nancy, you're spitting all over my coffee table. Get some Windex and a paper towel and clean it up." It's the truth there, Grizz. If you're not anywhere around and you have no reason to compromise, and you take off, you go to Hawaii on vacation, that's telling me right there you don't want to compromise to begin with. And for one thing, Trump tried to compromise with these people by giving them DACA and all this other stuff 8 months ago, and they didn't want to hear it then. They didn't want it. They want to make him look bad, so they decided not to take his deal. Well, they're not trying to compromise one bit. As far as I'm concerned, shut the government down for good. I don't care. It really doesn't matter. That's right. Let's reduce the number. Let's reduce the number by 530. There should be one person representing each state. That's it. One. And the president. We don't need 534. One person representing each state. So each state has the equal voice. You have no more of a voice in California as you do in Wyoming. Everybody has the equal voice, equal say. I don't care if you got 50 million people live in your state or you got 550,000 that live in your state. You still have the same voice, the same power, the same voting power as the other one. That's what we need. Get rid of all the Republicans or all the representatives and senators and stuff in one per state. That's it. Yeah, and then reduce their salary by 75%, Bacon. Because if you figure it out, everything has increased 75% in the last 40 years, but your wages have only went up 10%, 12%. And the reason why, Alf, is because the Republicans, there's a lot of them that hate Trump too, because he's not for what they stand for. He's not per se can be bought. If they started draining the swamp and they started convicting senators and representatives for the illegal stuff they did, so many of them would be in jail. It'd be pathetic. That's what they're trying to do. They're covering up. A lot of them are covering up for their own illegal activities. And Trump's there, and they know it's going to be hard to keep themselves out of jail because he can't be bought. He's not a politician. He isn't a good old boy. Make YouTube great again. That's right. They get paid too much for doing nothing. They only work like 110 days a year, if that. That's all they are in their office is like 110 days a year. So I think what we need to do is hang 534 of them from the Capitol steps, and let that be a reminder to the new ones that are coming in. What happens if you cheat Americans? How would he go to prison? That's what I'd like to know. Nobody's found anything on him yet. 2 years they've been investigating him, almost 2 years, and they still haven't found anything on him. So what? He paid, a couple of hookers off, a Playboy Playmate hooker and a porn star hooker. He didn't use campaign money; he used his own money. It's just hush money. If you were cheating on your wife, and I'm not saying you are, but if you were cheating on your wife and didn't want your wife to find out, and the woman said, "Hey, I'm going to tell your wife unless you give me $50 a week for the next 20 years," you're going to give her $50 a week for the next 20 years to keep her quiet. That doesn't mean you're doing anything illegal. She is by bribing you. So. Well, then, what is a greater crime? Doing the crime or paying somebody to do the crime? Who did he pay? He had a lawyer. Everybody's got lawyers if you got money, and you have them do your legal stuff for you. Okay? If the lawyer did something illegal, then that's on the lawyer, because the lawyer is a legal representative of the law, and the lawyer should know better. So if he did something illegal, that's on the lawyer. It doesn't matter if Trump told him to do it. If he's still done it, it's on the lawyer, because the lawyer knows better. It doesn't matter if you're being bought off. It's not against the law. They've had that. Who is that famous Harvard lawyer professor? I can't remember his name, but he's been on there several times. There's nothing against the law. He didn't do anything against the law. If the lawyer broke the law, that's a different story. But he didn't do anything against the law. So. And there's been plenty of other politicians. Yeah. There's been plenty of other politicians that's paid off a lot of other. There's a government slush fund just for that reason. They have spent $15 million of our taxpayers' money paying off sexual harassment suits. How come that's fair? Is it? The representatives, senators, and representatives, they paid $15 million in the last 3 years for sexual harassment suits. And they paid it out of a slush fund that us Americans, our tax money went into it. It wasn't their money, it was our money. So how is that any different? It's not. It's just because it's who he is, and that's all it is. Vote for Jerry for 2020. That's right. Well, it's not necessarily hiding behind a lawyer there, Al. If you tell a lawyer to do something and the lawyer does it, and he knows it's against the law, just because the one guy didn't know if it's against the law, but the other guy knows it's against the law, the lawyer should have never done it to begin with if it's against the law, and he done it. So if he would have never done it to begin with, none of this would have been happening if it's against the law, but it's not against the law. What's that? Please deport me back to Mount Mac anyways. Oh, he did. That's funny. All right, everybody. It is 9:30. That's right. You're absolutely right, Benkin, and that's where the $15 million worth of hush monies comes from. So, Tim, Mr. Mock, y'all have a happy new year, but it's 9:30. I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Stay safe, stay warm, stay dry. Prayers and peace be with you. And if you get any wooden nickels, make sure you can spend them someplace. But y'all have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a great one. God bless to you all. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. See you later, Dry Shaft. You have a great day. Happy New Year to everybody. And may all your, what is it? I don't know. I can't remember what hee-haw says. Hee-haw. So. Well, you're probably right there, Al. So. All right, but y'all have a great day, and we will see you later, man. God bless.